we keeping the Mary J. Blige glasses on the whole time, Jackie?
When I sit down with you, ain't no telling, and I'm like, I might shed a tear. I don't know what's going.
The iconic legend, Jackie Christie.
It seems like Jackie Christie might have finally pushed Doe Christie too far. After standing silently by her side for decades, Doe appears to have reached his limit, and this time, people are really starting to notice. For years, he's played the quiet, loyal husband, always nodding in agreement, while Jackie ran the show. But now, something has shifted. Doe isn't hiding in the background anymore, and from what insiders are saying, he's been breaking down behind the scenes.
I could be anybody you want me to be. You want me to be in a scary movie? You want me to play a girl screaming and scream? Ah! I can do all of that. I need to put on a gun belt. I want to go down the dark alleys. I want to jump over the fence. I want to hurt myself in these movies.
You want to do your own stuff?
I want to have sex in the movies, not real but I want to look like I am.
Okay.
This isn't just Jackie causing her usual chaos on Basketball Wives. No, it's deeper this time. People close to the couple are beginning to speak up, and what they're revealing paints a troubling picture. Jackie is no longer just stirring up drama for the cameras, she's being exposed from multiple directions, and now, the truth is catching up to her. And let's not forget there are receipts. If you've ever watched even a single season of Basketball Wives, then you know Doe Christie has always been the quiet presence just behind Jackie's shoulder. Whether she was starting fights, crying at reunions, or clashing with other cast members, Doe was there, arms folded, head down, saying nothing. He was her silent shield, like a bodyguard who never left her side. But things have changed. Now, Doe's absence is louder than his presence ever was. Those who know him personally say that Doe is emotionally drained. They claim that Jackie's controlling ways extend far beyond reality TV.
I didn't introduce myself. I'm Chantel. I'm Jackie's daughter. Nice to meet you. In a little while. I'm Chantel, Jackie's daughter. Nice to meet you.
It's not just about her dramatic behavior on camera. Off-screen, sources say Jackie reportedly controls Doe's entire life. From his schedule and who he talks to when he can leave the house, everything has to go through her. She allegedly tracks his phone calls, monitors who he interacts with, and even limits his time with family members. This level of control has left Doe worn out. Word around their inner circle is that Doe has started pulling back. He's not attending events the way he used to. He skips red carpets, skips dinners, skips even the moments Jackie used to make mandatory. His noticeable absence at recent social gatherings has sparked rumors, and now those whispers are turning into full-blown conversations. Friends are saying what fans have suspected for a long time: Jackie runs the show, and Doe has just been going along with it. Remember when Jackie used to say she and Doe were one person? At first, that sounded sweet, even romantic.
Where do you want me to start? What do you want me to tell you?
Tell me about him. Who is he? What's he? You know.
I ain't gonna tell you too
I
much,
know he
but
played basketball.
He does play basketball. Him and Dad actually have a lot of similarities. He used to play for the Kings like years ago. So
hold on. Wait, stop the press. He used to play for the Kings?
Yes.
Shannon, you lying to me. You kept
tried-
this close to your chest like I've never seen, Benna.
But now, people are realizing it might have been a red flag. It turns out that phrase wasn't about unity, it was about control. According to several people close to them, Doe isn't allowed to go anywhere without Jackie's approval. He's not permitted to make public appearances alone. Even phone calls are screened. Jackie, they say, keeps a tight grip on every part of his life. People used to admire their marriage, wondering how it lasted so long. Jackie would always say it's because she keeps it tight. But now, fans are saying that tight might just meant total control. Allegedly, Doe didn't have many close friends outside of Jackie's circle, and whenever he tried to form bonds on his own, something would happen: he'd be pulled back in, cut off, or discouraged. There are old interview clips floating around where Doe talks about their marriage, and if you watch closely, you can see how careful he is with his words. In one clip, he calls their relationship a beautiful challenge. What does that even mean? At the time, it sounded poetic, but now, looking back, it seems like he was trying to be honest without making waves. And then there's the annual vow renewal. For years, people thought it was romantic that Jackie made Doe remarry her every year.
I could be anybody you want me to be. You want me to be in a scary movie? You want me to play a girl screaming and scream? Ah! I can do all of that. I need to put on a gun belt. I want to go down the dark alleys. I want to jump over the fence. I want to hurt myself in these movies.
You want to do your own stuff?
I want to have sex in the movies, not real but I want to look like I am.
Okay.
But now, fans are seeing it differently. Some are saying it wasn't about love, it was about keeping control. According to close friends, Doug didn't even want to do it every year. He just went along with it to avoid conflict and keep the peace. That's not partnership, that's survival. The cracks finally showed during one unforgettable dinner scene on the show. Jackie was being her usual, over-the-top self, trying to embarrass someone with her loud behavior. Then, out of nowhere, Doug snapped. He slammed the table and said, "That's enough, Jackie." The room went silent. It was shocking. If you've watched Basketball Wives for any length of time, you know Doug doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't interrupt. He doesn't lose control. But in that moment, all of his quiet years caught up with him. His voice shook with frustration. It wasn't just about dinner. It was everything decades of bottled-up emotions came pouring out in one sentence.
I don't really recall like a family photo that we all took together. She was always like the outcast. Like my mom would go as far as to, Car, you have to run on the treadmill, and Shanny, you stand there and watch her, and you write down what time she got on and what time she got off. It's ridiculous. Like, she's like 12. I'm like 8. Like, you want me to stand here and watch her run on this treadmill because she's not the size that I am, or she's not the color that I am.
And Jackie? She looked stunned, like her system had glitched. For someone so used to controlling the narrative, having Doe speak up on camera was clearly something she never expected. That's how you know it was real. If Doe, the calm and collected one, is willing to break character on national TV, things must be much worse behind closed doors. Even the cast noticed. They exchanged looks like, did Doe just check Jackie? The energy in the room shifted. It was a turning point, not just in their marriage, but in how people viewed them as a couple. Since that episode aired, fans have gone back and rewatched older clips. And now, everything looks different. People are paying more attention to Doe's expressions, his silence, his body language. They're realizing he's been struggling for a long time. Someone online wrote, Doe didn't just slam that table. He slammed 20 years of quiet suffering. And honestly, that sums it up perfectly. Then, Jackie's daughter Chantel stepped into the conversation. She's hinted for years that her mom runs the show behind the scenes. But now, Doe's daughter from a previous relationship is also speaking out. That's when things really started to unravel. Because now it's not just Jackie's daughter making claims, it's Doe's own child, someone who watched this dynamic unfold from a distance. She says Jackie kept Doe from attending family gatherings. The family would invite him, and he wouldn't show. If anyone asked, Jackie would say he was too busy. But according to the stepdaughter, that wasn't true. She claims Jackie intentionally kept Doe away from family, either by causing fights or making him feel guilty for wanting to go. Sometimes, when she tried to call her dad, Jackie would answer and say he wasn't available. She said if a family member didn't get along with Jackie, that was it. They were cut off. Doug didn't get to decide. Jackie allegedly made those choices for him. And the stepdaughter? She stayed silent for years. She didn't want to rock the boat. But now, she says, enough is enough. She's tired of watching her father drift away from the people who love him. This isn't just reality TV drama anymore. It's about a man possibly losing touch with his own family, not because he wanted to, but because someone else allegedly made that decision for him. When you look at the bigger picture, Jackie's long history of being in charge, the family's claims, the emotional blow-up at dinner, it's starting to look like Doe might finally be seeing the truth for himself. Jackie has always been the main character on Basketball Wives. She makes sure the camera is always on her. If there isn't a storyline, she creates one. Whether it's feuding with a new cast member or picking fights out of nowhere, she's always been the loudest in the room. Some say she used Doe's NBA reputation to build her brand NBA wife turned reality star. She played the role of the devoted partner with a loyal husband to balance out her wild side. To be fair, Doe did have a long and respected basketball career. He kept a clean image, avoided scandal, and was well liked by fans and teammates. Jackie benefited from that. While other wives on the show dealt with cheating and divorce, she clung to her image as the woman with a loyal man. But now, people are saying that loyalty was one-sided, that Doe's quiet support was less about love and more about survival. He became a background character in his own life, just nodding, renewing vows, and fading out of view. And when a marriage starts feeling like a performance, something eventually has to give. If Doe is finally pushing back, it may be that Jackie wasn't protecting their marriage all these years, she was controlling it. Now the internet is on fire. People are sharing clips, analyzing body language, and posting theories. One fan said, "Doe's been blinking in Morse code since 2014. Another wrote, "Karma is just now circling back after Jackie's been spiritually attacking every cast member." And honestly, as dramatic as those posts sound, they're hitting home. People are re-watching scenes, noticing how Doe looks at Jackie when she's yelling, how he goes quiet when she storms off, how he shrinks in moments where she dominates. After his outburst, viewers aren't seeing him as just a quiet husband anymore. They see a man who's been silently enduring for years. Some even believe Jackie's whole reality TV persona was built on keeping Doe in check, that without his quiet support, the act doesn't work. Now that he's not playing along, the whole thing is starting to collapse. So the big question now is, what's next? Is Doe finally taking a stand, reclaiming his voice after years of silence? Or is Jackie going to spin this into another dramatic vow renewal on a beach somewhere? She's known for turning problems into plot twists, after all. Whatever happens, one thing is certain: the foundation of the Christie marriage is cracking, and we're watching every piece fall apart. If you've made it this far, you already know this is no longer just about TV. It's about a man finding his breaking point after years of silence. It's about power, control, and the illusion of a perfect relationship. And it's about time people started listening to what Doe isn't saying, because sometimes silence speaks the loudest. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're here for the truth and the chaos.